Hello everyone, welcome back to the plot. It's been a couple of weeks, but a couple of the reasons were: one, need a new mic, and my last video broke it, and two, I've just been spending time with the kids, so I haven't been up here as much. So me and Crystal, the kids went back now, so me and Crystal have decided to come up and clear it. I'll have a little show about, see what we've done, see what I've planted, and also the prep for the September plantings and what's going to be happening for Christmas pretty much. But one thing I want to show you is when I first come up, it's very sad. My sunflower that I was doing for biggest sunflower and head, it blew over. Now it's my own fault. I should have tied it in a bit more up here, but the size of this stake, I mean, it weighs a ton and it's a little bit bigger than me, so it's probably hitting 6 foot or just over. But I come today. Yeah, it was getting its head on as well, but it's failed. But this one is plodding on. It's got its head coming, but I don't think it's going to do anything. It's trying to set multiple flowers, if you look there. The other one didn't. It's the same kind. It's the Mongolian giant. But I think it was too late and it just hasn't been sunny enough for them. But I want to show you what I've done. I'm going to go around each bed. Me and Crystal did pre-record a bit of it when we've just been tidying up, because we just wanted to get on and try and clear it up because it was quite weedy. Bed that's plodding on, my 2 dwarf beans have survived. And these are my 60-day rab. They've seemed to have survived, but the caterpillars are getting to them. You see a bit of poo on there. I've just dug up everything and you'll see, and they've just started flocking to any plant they can get to try and eat them instead. I thought my nasturtiums would have kept them away from everything, but no, I think they've just attracted them, and then they thought, what else can we eat? Because they've ate most of that nasturtium to the point where I've thought it's going in the bin. It's just looking terrible now. So it went on the compost bin before. That bed's doing relatively well, relatively weed free. And my beans on, Crystal's been on at this one. I chopped it at the base to leave the roots in, because I know that the roots are really good and fixing nitrogen into there. But she has took some out that's just stopped producing. She has left some of them on that have still got beans on that look like they will turn into stuff I'm going to eat. And as I was saying before, caterpillar there. I hate the feel. I haven't got my gloves on. I use a leaf because I'm a big wuss. And you can, yeah, I've put in the nettles. But yeah, so we've left them in. Crystal's doing how she's done that bit. But yeah, most of that's been taken out now, put in the compost. I've now filled the full bin with all the stuff I took out today. And we've got this bed here, cleared that, and then nasturtium was there. And you're seeing my spring onion along here is plodding on. Same with my carrots, and getting rid of them nasturtiums is going to hopefully help. I didn't realise how much seeds they lay as well. Drop. You can just see loads of them in the ground. So no doubt next year I'm going to have my work cut out with this bed trying to get rid of nasturtiums. I didn't get any carrots in here. Is it too late to plant carrots as well? Because I have got spare beds now, and I'm thinking of trying to get some more in time for Christmas. I think it should be all right, I think. Big potato bed, this one here. That has all been cleared, and I've worked some chicken manure and bloodfish and bone into it. And then I've given it a good turnover. Well, I've worked it into the soil and then give it a water. plan for that for this year is going to be my garlic. I've ordered my bulbs, cloves. They will be coming end of this month. I think it said it was Sutton's when they were doing a deal on it. Was like £3 each for like whatever you were buying. So I bought a load of garlic, red onion, shallots as well. So I'm going to have to find which beds I'm going to be doing that in. I've got a feeling I'm going to be using my bean. Probably the one I've got my leek in. No, not my leek, because allium's 2 in a year. I won't be doing that. Maybe my swede, because my side swede and my turnip have all been taken out now. But yeah, this bed's going to be the garlic. I've actually planted in this one. This one was some winter cabbage. It was my pea, and it was some beetroot. It just wasn't taken off, and I've just noticed a potato that's in there that is flung out on that other bed. So yeah, I've took the pea structure down and took everything out. So after taking all that down, I'm going to get these winter cabbages in. I really need to buy a shovel. I'll keep using the kids' ones to plant these. Now, on the side of the packet says to space them about 45 centimetres apart, but I don't think there's enough room in this bed, so I'm going to do them, I think they end up being about 30 centimetres apart. I am wanting to try and grow something throughout the year constantly, so there's always something in the garden. I just feel like it gives you a reason to come up. I just don't really like the thought of empty beds sitting there. Now I've left a space directly in the middle, and my logic is that's given space for it to grow, and I didn't have enough plants to do 3 by 3. I'm thinking just to spruce the bed up as well, I'm going to put some chicken manure in there, just hoping it'll make them grow better, since them peas didn't really exactly take off last time. Whether or not that was nutrients or just me putting them in too late, I'm not sure. Then you can see I'm just going to give it a good mix in, get another soil, and then I'm going to give it a water as well. I did decide just before I'd done the water to put some bloodfish and bone in as well. And there we go, giving a good water in to mix everything together. And just helping the roots kind of sink in as well while I've just planted. And then I've popped these in. I'm hoping the distance is all right. I've kind of left room in the middle just so they don't get too crowded in that direction. But it says 45 centimetres. I feel like I've left 30. I would say, because what's my hand? Yeah, I would say I've left about 30 something, which I think should be all right. If not, I'm always going to take some out. But with this one, I've done the exact same as that garlic bed, and put some garlic, some chicken manure and bloodfish and bone in with it, and then just give it a work in and water it. And hopefully they will take off, and I'm hoping to God that now there's not a source for the caterpillars, that they're not just going to find this bed, but there is quite a bit of open ground for them to cross to get to this. And I'm hoping the slugs don't. I didn't bring them scourers up because they seem to do the job on them bean ones. And the only thing it seems to be eating is near the edge. So they seem to have done the job. We'll go back and have a look. Like, yeah, they seem to have done the job. It's only the very lower ones that have got anything on them. So that seems to have done the job. Now my Swede bed. Now the turnip, no, it was the Swede had got hit by powdery mildew. I think it was powdery mildew. I want to be putting a little image up on here. I think I took pictures of it. I think it got hit by that and they just weren't taken off. And we came and today the caterpillars had got to them. Same with the turnip. So we've took out what we can. The Swede was just a no-go. They were too small. The turnip, I got some big turnips out of it. So they are in the bag and are going to be taken home later. But yeah, we cleared this bed as well. This bed's just going to sit for a little while and probably be, I don't know, maybe me onion. I mean, it's probably not big enough for onion. I have got some other, I have purple sprout, but I know I've got some kale in the house as well that's on a grow light. But as usual, I don't know if it's going to be ready in time. I'm just plodding things in. But I could do two beds for me shallots and onions. But one of my things was making this bigger bed here. If this rab works, doesn't work, we'll see. If it dies off in time, I can plant them onions out. And same with my beans. My beans, I'm guessing a leafy green in there. And then this bed was the last one. If you remember, this had a nasturtium in it and some beetroot going along the end. And my just throwing leeks, I've just whacked them in to see if they'll do anything. They seem to be growing quite well. And I did do some pak choi in here. And out of all of the seeds I put in, this is the only one that seemed to have looked like a pak choi, but as you can see, like, it started to get munched. I mean, the middle looks all right. But yeah, I think, because of we haven't de-weeded enough, the slugs have just been hiding under everything. And I've noticed under a lot of the nasturtiums, there was a lot of slugs. So I'm guessing, I'm 50-50 on the nasturtiums because everyone's like, get them, they're beneficial, and then everything eats them. But it just seemed to be a hiding place for everything. And then the caterpillars have seemed to have had that as a home base, and then went everything else. But yeah, it's the only pak choi in here, and I think everything else is just weeds. The spinach just seemed to have come back up from the cuttings and form more. But yeah, this will be getting cleared out when them leeks come out. There's nothing really's been done to this bed, just that nasturtium was pulled out and some of the beetroot. So the plan is for next week, we're going to buy some wood chip, probably BQ. I'm struggling to get some, to finish off the rest of the bed's path going down there and around, as it's kind of like between us and the neighbour, there's quite a bit of weeds coming through there. And then we're going to start in this area. This is the next job, is trying to work here to get some more beds in. It's just getting them weeds died back, but they should over winter, everything will die back. It might make it easier. Not much. The cardboard's done its job. So me and Crystal are definitely set on this as the next bit that we're doing. But my plan, and I'm still getting the okay off it, is to do them side polytunnels along here. I'll put a picture on, I forget where it's even from now, I think it was Wilco, but put it like along here, and the wind shouldn't hit it with it being against this wall. And I can secure it to one of these beams as well, like tie the whole thing. And it gets enough sun through the day. It's east facing or southeast facing, so it should get enough sun. And that can be for all my seed starts, because I think the polytunnel I am going to get, it's just one of the cheaper ones. I'm going to get that in April when the winds die down. And obviously, hopefully it doesn't blow away. But, and where's that slug cut? Look at the size of that one. He's just popped up from nowhere. There's loads. Like, that's one thing I've learnt this year is spacing. I've put them too close together, and it's just give all the creatures little creepy crawlies places to hide, and it's kind of detrimental on some of the things that did get hit by slugs. Might use nematodes next year. I don't know, outside the allotment, I did go to the garden centre as well and overspend. I had a deal on seeds for 50p each, so I think I bought like 30 packs at least. And I got some daffodil bulbs and some tulips, and we're not sure where that's going to go yet. Either the wildlife bit, or down here I know Crystal wants a little herb garden, so we might put them near there. But I'm pretty much wanting them for my wildlife bit here, with my pond going in and a couple of other things. I've got plenty of room to play with for that. Anyway, this video wasn't the longest. It was a test of my mic, and just to show what we have been doing, just to keep you up to date. There will be some more coming soon where I am going to be showing some stuff. I'm hoping carrots. But yeah, thanks everyone watching. Thanks to all new subscribers. I'm nearly at 1,000. I am so close to 1,000. I'm missing caterpillars. If you haven't already, if you could like and subscribe, that would be amazing. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.